Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and I hope you're all okay. And I was just searching for some inspiration for a video for you guys today, and I've just come to the realization that I have frequently talked about uh, the my favorite DC movies on my channel, from the Dark Knight trilogy to the DCU, and you all know how much I love those movies. I've still yet to get to the Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher Batman movies, as well as the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, but it's just occurred to me I have barely touched upon the DC shows on my channel, as as uh, the as DC right now has built a cinematic universe on TV as well as on the big screen. So I thought I would share with you all today my top 5 favourite DC shows. Were an entirely subjective list. I especially can't wait to hear your list in the comment section below. And I've even got my Dark Knight t-shirt on today, which is most fitting for this video. So without further ado, if you want to know my top 5 favourite DC shows, then just keep watching. At number 5, The Flash. This show first premiered 6 years ago, back in 2014, and boy do I wish I had seen it sooner than I did, because the Flash is fantastic in every single way, and it stuns me that the Flash made his debut on TV before in a movie, and Grant Gray is just as top notch in the role of the Flash as Ezra Miller is in the Justice League movie, and this show was able to tell such a emotionally gripping story with the character of the Flash, a character who you would associate with more comic relief superheroes like Dash from The Incredibles or Quicksilver from X-Men, this show is paced as fast as the Flash can run. It moves at the speed of light, and I love how Barry was able to travel back in time to rescue his mother, and this show incorporates time travel awesomely, and even the theme song is just as exhilarating as the show itself. The Flash movie, which was supposed to be released in 2018, but is still yet to be released, had better take notes from this show. At number 4, my most controversial pick on this entire list, I guarantee you, Batwoman. Now, how did I miss this show on its original run last year? Beats me, because I don't care what the haters may say. Batgirl is awesome, and this show, it taught me something new about Batman. I mean, most Batman properties now are getting a little samey, so you are going to need to bring in new characters to the Batman lore and franchise, and that's where Batwoman comes in. I wasn't even aware that Bruce Wayne had a cousin named Kate until this show came along, and I love how she idolizes her cousin Batman, and in his absence, when he goes missing, she is willing to take action and become the protector of Gotham in his place, and uh, there's also some deep family drama going on with her, and even a unraveling mystery for her to solve about her past. So she when she reunites with her long lost sister Alice, who she believed she lost in childhood, and I pray one day that Batgirl, the other female version of Batman, can receive a show this cool, and this show is not male-hazing propaganda as the hazers make it out to be. It's it only wants gender equality for the Batman series. And speaking of Batman, at number 3, Batman the Animated Series. There is no better Batman show than the animated series. I mean, the other animated Batman series, the Batman from the 2000s, that was just bizarre, and the ugly character designs just put me right off. But the animated series is the cherry on the top for all Batman lovers, and Mark Hamill is still one of the best Jokers. And this show, it doesn't just have the Joker, it has every single Batman villain from the comics, from Clayface to Poison Ivy to the Riddler, just Scarecrow, you name it. So they're all here, and they don't forget Robin. Its animation is still out of this world, timeless. Batman is done perfectly, Alfred is done perfectly, Gotham is done perfectly, and my favourite episodes are actually the ones where they get on the more sympathetic side of Harley Quinn, when she does make an effort to act sane and does try to move on from the Joker, which is extremely similar to the plot of this year's DCU movie Birds of Prey. And the look of this show takes after the comics. It's as if you're watching the illustrations from the comic book come to life. So yeah, the animated series is like you're in a Batman heaven. At number 2, the show that converted me into a Superman fan permanently, Smallville. Yes, so it before Man of Steel, there was a Smallville, and Smallville, unlike other Superman movies and shows, it's a far more focuses on Superman's hometown of Smallville, and Clark Kent's average human life when he isn't in costume. And in fact, Lois herself is more of the main character than Clark here. We focus on, well, her lover for Clark, and even Clark's relationship with the other women in his life, and there are some legit stunning cinematography and scenes out by lakes in this show. And this is the most Lois and Clark centered Superman property that has ever been done, and Erica Durance totally owns this show. She is a flawless queen here. I mean, Amy Adams, bless her heart, I love her as Lois Lane in the DCU with all my heart. But Erica Durance for me is the true unbeatable Lois Lane, and I am overjoyed she would go on to star in a Supergirl after this. And my number 1 favourite DC show is Supergirl. Supergirl is simply super awesome. It is the alpha and omega of DC TV, and I still don't get the criticism for it. So Melissa Benoist. She, words can't describe how perfect she is as a Kara slash Supergirl. And not everything's handed to her on a plate. She's not automatically flawless at everything. She has battles that put her to the limits, and she totally goes through some devastating family drama, and and her relationship with her mother, played by Erica Durance, Lois Lane from Smallville, is totally heartwarming. When was the last time we saw a mother and daughter story in anything superhero related as good as this? And even her complicated relationship with her aunt Ad Astra, that got more dramatic than I ever could have imagined, and her fight with her aunt had similarities to Superman and Zod's fight in Man of Steel, and her relationship with her adoptive human sister. That is seriously a sweet. So when these two are more like besties than sisters. They even have pizza and watch Game of Thrones together, and her sister's a member of this Earth defending organisation, so she can be just as involved in the action as Kara. And Kara's boss, so I can see why she would be the fan favourite of this show. And she's literally the female version of Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. Even Superman was well casted here, and the fight scenes here are some of the grandest and most astonishing ever put to TV. This show feels like a movie, and its awesomeness just escalates with each passing season. I'm so glad it has made it to 5 seasons now. I would love it to keep running for another 10. So yeah, and also the pilot episode of Supergirl back in 2015. That was the single best thing I saw on TV in general that year. So yeah, I am proud to call Supergirl the best DC show. So that was my top 5 favourite DC shows, and I was initially supposed to get a review out for Wonder Woman 1984 for you guys this month. However, the movie was sadly delayed again by 2 extra months, to October. But fear not, in October, around my birthday month, I will go and see that movie, fingers crossed, in cinemas, without hesitation, whatever it takes, and finally review it, because I did hail it as #1 as my most anticipated movie of 2020, as you all know. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5 list. And what are your top 5 favourite DC shows? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.